It's a squad that targets Black people among anything. That's practically speaking what the squad does.
Through access to information, Concordia University professor Ted Rutland looked at the data of those arrested by the Montreal Police's anti-gun squad between November 2019 and May 2020 and found 75% were Black, 19% were white, and 6% were non-Black people of color.
If we consider that Black people are about 7% of the Montreal population, that means that Black people were 42 times more likely to be stopped, arrested, and charged by the gun squad than white Montrealers.
The data also shows 70% of charges had nothing to do with guns. The majority were minor drug charges.
This research really shows that there is racial profiling and that they're like, well, that person is Black, so he might have a gun. So they're kind of using any excuses to arrest Black people. And then after they find maybe other charges.
The anti-gun squad was created in 2019 after a damning report found Black and Indigenous Montrealers were 4 times more likely to be stopped by Montreal police.
That's why I wanted to look into this squad, because the Montreal police have a history of responding to intense criticism about racism by launching a new squad or operation that targets a kind of crime that's easy to associate with people of color.
In the wake of the Black Lives Matter movement, there have been increased calls to defund police. They say this is another example of why it's necessary.
Instead of putting the money in what actually is needed, they put the money in the police, and they think that putting the money in the force will help all the issues created by the lack of services.
In a statement, Montreal police say the anti-gun squad always conducts their investigations using proven methods without discrimination and racism. Rutland is calling on the force to release race-based data.
In this case, I was able to get the court dossier numbers for all the people who were arrested and then track down those people, figure out their racial background, figure out what they were charged with, which I don't mind doing, but if we want the police to be accountable, they should just be producing this data on a regular basis.
Quebec Premier Legault was asked about the report. He answered by trying to discredit the author because of his prisoner advocacy work.
Which you can't discredit. It's not my opinion on these things. This is just the factual data about what this squad is doing.
It's just showing how much they just don't want to deal with systemic racism, and they don't want to deal with, having a better society.
In Montreal, Tenneriello, City News.